Welcome to the channel, everyone. Model Car Guy Rich here. Today I've got a very special treat. 1971 release of Sox and Martin Boss Cuda from Johan, 164 scale. 125 scale. GC1800. If you recall in the unbagging video that I did, this was a gift from my good friend Tim and Russ. Here's a original Johan kit. And guys, I can't thank you enough on this one. So I'm going to go ahead and do an unboxing here. Here is the one side of the box. Pretty cool. Alrighty, I'm going to set you down like always. Tilt the camera down, and of course it's going to shut off, so bear with me. Alrighty, right on top we have some vintage chrome. Here's a front grille with the headlights built in. Front bumper, rear bumper, rear wheels, and then the front wheels here. Got a little bit of flashing in there. We'll get those cleaned up. Here are the tops of the carburetors, and the actual base of the carburetors. Pretty cool. Nice chrome steering wheel. That ought to keep you cool in the summertime. Chrome differential cover. Chrome big block Hemi valve covers. And I think this is a oil filler cap that goes right there on the valve cover. So that's pretty cool. We'll go ahead and get this bag opened up. Wow, this is really cool. Now this has some tape on it, so it's been opened in the past, but that's okay. Let's see if we got everything in here. Alright guys, start out with the body as always. Now, like I mentioned, this kit was from 1971, but the car itself is 1970 because 71 would have the gills up here. So this is the 70 Cuda, Sox and Martin edition. I'm really looking forward to building this one. Nice details. I smelled it. It smells vintage, but the stamping, the impression of it is really nice. There's going to be a little bit of a bugger to get out, but we'll get that out of there. Just slowly scrape away at it. Very cool. Here's the interior bucket. Nice thick plastic. Alright. Details a little minimal on the interior, but that's okay. Nice. Here's the chassis. Pretty basic considering it's a drag car, so they've eliminated a lot of things. Big old chunk of sprue right there. We'll have to clean that up, but still very good solid plastic here, guys. That's the way models used to be. I remember it well back then. Here's a hood scoop, firewall, very plain. Radiator core support right here. Sorry, I got my hand in the way. Radiator hoses, master cylinder right there, a little 2-bowl master cylinder. Some wheel backings. The other two are on the desk right here. They've fallen down, or they were disconnected. Whatever. There's two there and two here. Here's the radiator. Nice 5-bladed fan. Wait, nope, 6-bladed fan. I need to add one more finger when I'm counting. Here's the dashboard. It's very cool. The gauges are impressed in there. That's pretty neat. And embossed in there, however you want to say it. Right here is the tailgate with again, I said it, tail lights. The piece that goes inside to show both the rear lights. Okay, that's funny. I drive a pickup so I say tailgate way more often than I say tail lights. Kind of funny. I dropped something, guys. Give me a second here. I'm gonna pick her up. Drop the front pig of the carrier for the rear end. Put that in the interior bucket for now. We have half an engine. Here's the other half right here. Be pretty cool. Here's one of the heads, and here's the other one right here. Very nice. Let's see here. We have dual distributors. I'm assuming these are fuel pumps. Don't really know what these two little guys are. And of course there's no numbers on them, so we'll have to figure that out when we get in the instructions. Here's the high-rise manifold, parts for carburetor, shock absorbers, fan belt and pulley, water pump, steering column right there, front and rear valance for the vehicle, 2 seats, roll cage. Very cool. Looks to be a complete kit. This is really, really nice. Here is one of the K-frame, not K-frame, the torsion bars. Here, this one here is broken, so we'll have to do a little repair on that. No big deal at all. It'll just glue together like that. Here's the rear end, drive shaft, leaf springs, exhaust manifolds, fuel tank, and header collectors, it looks like right there. So that's very cool. Here's oil pan. And for tires we have 2-piece rear slicks right here, and then 1-piece front tires are Goodyears, and then the slicks are Drag 500 Firestones. So they're 2 different companies there. Very neat. And we have the clear parts tucked away in a nice little Ziploc baggie. That's very cool. Here's the side glasses, rear window, and then the windshield. Very cool. And here we go, guys. Here's the instructions. Wow. I don't know if you can see that here. Let me set you up here. These are definitely some old instructions. The tannin in the you can see it, I guess, right there where this top portion is yellowed out from age, and the part that was protected from the sun is or light or whatever is nice and bright white still. That's funny. So here we go. Alright, so no write-up on the car itself. Not a big deal. Here's the engine assembly. That comes first. There's that one part. I still don't know what it... Oh no, that's the fan belt. That's not the one I was thinking. Sorry. There's a tack, a little shifter. Very cool. There's putting your chassis all together. Transformer base. That's what those parts were. Ignition transformers, guys. They're more than robots in disguise. They're also ignition transformers. Alrighty. And there it is. Put your body together. Ready to rock and roll. Throw running socks behind the wheel there and go for a ride, huh? Alright, here are the decals. I don't know if I'm going to attempt to try and use them, guys. They're vintage for sure. They're beautiful. I may look and see if I can find a replacement set online and just stash these away with the instructions and that, like I usually do with some of my kits. There's some great sponsors there, Valvoline, and I can't make out what the K is. I don't remember that one. Fram, Edelbrock, Hooker Headers, Hurst, Mr. Gasket, Champion. Those I all recognize. Very cool. Well, that's it, folks. Again, I'd like to thank you all for stopping by, and a special shout out to my friend Tim and Russ. You guys, you really made my day. I appreciate it. And if you guys, my viewers, if you do me a favor, check out Russ's website. He does adapters for transmissions for old classic cars, certain ones that basically you can hook up a modern transmission to an old classic to give it much better rideability and drivability. So definitely, I'll put the link in the description, and I'll also put the website up right here. So guys, please go show Russ some love. And again, thank you all for stopping by, and I will see you on the next one. This is Model Car Guy Rich out. Keep on modeling.